Hey there everyone, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Armorhide transforming action figure. This figure is a deluxe class transformer and was originally released in 2009. I bought this figure set at Hasbro's website, hasbrotoyshop.com, and I paid $10 for it. Now, Armorhide is a repaint of the original Transformers movie Landmine figure, and it's basically a dune buggy. As you see here, this is very similar to the one that was in the movie when they evacuated Hoover Dam. As you can see, it's got the little gun there which mounts on the top of the car, or buggy I should say. And this figure set is part of the Nest Global Alliance, I guess, subset. I don't know if that was a subset or not, but interesting here is you can actually see in raised lettering here, Nest Global Alliance. I think that's actually pretty cool on there. Taking a look at the back of the package here, you can see a description here of Armorhide. It's pretty interesting based on this description that he's all about action. He doesn't care about stealth or safety, yet written all over him is the words defense. That's kind of interesting. So taking a look here, you can see some of the statistics for Armorhide. Pretty interesting there. And also a picture of course, robot mode and alternate mode here of a dune buggy, and does have working shocks. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out of the package and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and we have Armorhide out of the package, and we'll go ahead and go over the things that came with the figure. First thing we'll take a look at here is a nice catalog of Revenge of the Fallen figure sets from the Nest Global Alliance subset. We have several Transformers here. Megatron, Rampage, Bludgeon, Ironhide, Dirge, Mindwipe, Mudflap, and of course Armorhide. And then you also have non-toy related Transformers items like clothing, sporting goods, electronics, entertainment, and publishing on there. On the other side you have yet more Transformers. We have Optimus Prime, Sideswipe, Ratchet, Evac, Bumblebee, Brawn, and Lockdown. And then we have some of the RPMs from the Transformers, which is pretty interesting. Next thing we'll take a look at here is a sticker I found on the bottom of the plastic packaging. I don't know if Brawn is a Nest Global Alliance subset or not, but if he is, I ended up throwing this sticker away if it was included. This is the first time I've seen this sticker as part of a Transformers packaging, so it's pretty interesting. I'm curious to know what the Decepticons have, if they have the same sticker or if it's just a Decepticon logo. Be interesting to know. And next thing we'll take a look at here are the transformation instructions, going from alt mode to bot mode on there. It takes about 7 steps to transform this figure, and it's just on one side, so if you wanted to transform it back you just go in reverse order. So that's pretty cool. Now to take a look at Armorhide here. I don't know what these darker colors always throw me off. Originally for the Brawn figure I thought it was a black colored Transformer, but it ended up being a very dark brown. And then at the time I thought, oh, maybe it must have been the Armorhide that was the black colored Transformer that I remember seeing, and And I thought it was until I got this guy out of the package. It's actually just a dark green. So I must be going colorblind. I don't know what it is. So, but here's Armorhide in his alt mode of a dune buggy. And I have to say that this is a very nice alt mode. I like it better than Braun for alt modes. This is very, very cool. I really like it a lot. It looks very similar to the buggies that were used in the first movie. On there, even down to the gun, even to these canisters here that almost look like beer kegs on there. Very cool. Very little kibble, if at all. I mean, even inside you got seats and looks like some roll bars in there. It's actually very, very nice. I really like it a lot. Yeah, you really can't see too much of the robot from the sides or the front or the top. You can, of course, see it from the underneath. Looks like a head came loose there. So, but otherwise, it's very, very nice. Look at some of the details. Oops, there goes his head. Look at some of the details. You can see along the windows here. You can see the rivets along the frame there. Very cool. Of course, you have the words defense. I don't know why Armorhide would have defense written all over him. You got some numbering on there, serial numbering probably. Even these spotlight here. You got the front frame and the tires with simulated lettering. They're not. It's not true lettering. There's different size squares and rectangles to make it seem like letters. Some brand name of a tire manufacturer. Of course, you have the Nest Alliance logo there. You get the American flag there. 50, I don't know, 50 US states maybe, I don't know. And of course, like I said, you got these tanks here. Propane tanks, gas tanks, or beer keg, I don't know. You can get these little exhaust ports coming out on both sides. It's very nice. And like I said, those seats, I like those seats. It's kind of neat. Of course, you have the rear lights here. Very, very nice. And of course, those working shocks. You can see it right here for the front. And where can you see it from the rear? Oh, there you go. You can see it from the rear right there. And they do bounce, not extremely well, but they do bounce. And the buggy does move, but not as freely as I'd like. I think it's mainly because these wheels, they're not entirely straight up and down. I think it's to accommodate this spring thing, but still, this is a very nice alt mode for this transformer. I really like it. So, oh, and there's also room for the gunner. And here's some details of the gun. Looks like a grenade launcher. I don't know, that's very, very large caliber bullets there. And I'm not sure what the scope is for, but still, it's pretty neat. And this gun extends back and forth and also rotates. So we'll be back and have Armorhide in his bot mode next. Alright, we have Armorhide here in bot mode, and let's go ahead and take a look at Armorhide in more detail. And it's an interesting design. Definitely you can see the parts of his vehicle here, and also on here in the front end here. And it's interesting. This is one of the few Transformers where I actually like the alt mode more than the bot mode. It's just the bot mode here is, yeah, it's all right. Definitely a Bayformer in design, especially in the head sculpt there. And I have two major gripes with this in bot mode, and it's his 2 feet. It's just very difficult to pose this guy. the way they have these feet designed, they got these rollers in the front and then the wheels in the back that don't want to stay. They tend to pop out very easily. It doesn't lock very well on the tab where it's supposed to secure it into place. So when you pose this guy, it's just very difficult to work with. A lot of the times you really have to hold the front here and the back tire together just to pose the figure and to move the legs around in a pose. And it's just very, very difficult, especially when it wants to pop out or it tends to roll around. And that's just a major gripe with this figure in bot mode, because you really can't get him to pose very well without really working hard to get it right. And the design overall is just rather, I don't know, rather blah. I mean, compared to the pictures, I thought the pictures looked alright from the back of the packaging, but once I got this guy transformed, it just, I don't know what it is, it just doesn't seem quite right for me. So too Bayformish for me, I guess. Especially here, the design on the leg, and I just, especially this design in the back for the vehicle and the face, it's just not what I was expecting from this transformer. I just can't get this guy's legs to stay secure. If there's another way of securing these legs, let me know, because it just does not want to stay in the tabs, short of maybe super gluing it in. So, but let's go ahead and go over the articulation of this guy. His head does move left and right, up and down. Doesn't go all the way around because of the size of the vehicle, prevent it from moving all the way around. The arms go all the way around at the shoulders here, and they do go out and in. The elbows bend and rotate a little bit. It's on a ball joint, and his forearm's pretty short here, but his hands bend up and down and rotate all the way around. Nice thing about the hands is that they fold in and out, and they also have these little fingers that bend on the hinge as well, so that's kind of neat. It can grip his weapon like this right here very well. The torso rotates all the way around, and the legs are on a ball joint, so they go up, down to the back, and out to the side. The knees, they do bend on here. Trying to think if there's a swivel. Oh yeah, there's a swivel at the hip right here. Oops, I just popped that out. Sorry about that. And let me just put that back into place there. And I guess these feet here, they also fold in and out as well, and they got these rollers on the front and back. So overall, not impressed with the bot mode here, this guy. The alt mode is a much better design. It's a lot cooler. You could tell right away that when they designed this transformer, the primary design was for the alt mode of the buggy. So, would I recommend it? No, not really. If you're into the alt mode, Dune buggy, yeah, sure, but not for bot mode for sure. But this is my casual peek into the Armorhide Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.